Let's get to Michael Leiter, an NBC News terrorism analyst. He served as the director of the National Counterterrorism Center. Michael, good morning to you. And I think the key question everyone is waking up with is, what is your gut? Does this strike you as bearing the hallmarks of some kind of domestic terrorism, or do you suspect it may be an act of international terrorism?
I know it's not very satisfying, but from my experience at the National Counterterrorism Center, you don't follow your gut. What you actually do is very methodically collect these pieces of evidence. It's the forensic evidence, it's the videotape, it's reporting from the CIA and the FBI and using sources and putting that together. And my gut is that the person who did this has some connection to Boston because they so effectively picked the iconic symbol of Patriots' Day and the finish of the Boston Marathon. But I also don't think we have enough information now to point in the direction of domestic or international terrorism. We have to be really careful about speculating which one it might be.
Yeah, on the one hand, you have what appear to be crude devices. On the other hand, you have a coordinated attack. I mean, I think you could look at data points on either side of this.
Right, and I would say that although the devices weren't nearly as large as we've seen at times overseas or what we saw in 1995 in Oklahoma City, I would hesitate to call them crude devices. These did go off relatively simultaneously, far enough apart that they would have killed or hurt a separate group of people. So I think this is a pretty sophisticated attack in the midst of an enormous amount of security. So the bombs could have been a lot larger, but clearly somebody thought about this, planned this, and executed it with, some meticulous work.
All right, Michael Leiter, thank you very much.